ప్యారడైస్ ఈ వర్డ్ వినగానే మనకు గుర్తుకొచ్చేది బిర్యానీ. 70 ఇయర్స్ నుంచి అదే టేస్ట్. 1953లో స్టార్ట్ అయిన ఈ ప్యారడైస్ ఇప్పుడు ఒక కార్పొరేట్ ఆఫీస్, కార్పొరేట్ బ్రాండ్ అయింది. సో ఈ రోజు మనము ప్యారడైస్ CEO మిస్టర్ గౌతమ్ గుప్తాతో మాట్లాడబోతున్నాం. సో లెట్స్ వెల్కమ్ హిమ్. Hello sir, how are you doing?
I'm good.
So 70 years of delicious Paradise Biryani.
Yeah.
We have tasted it many times. So tell me, how was this brand evolved?
Yeah, so I mean, as you know, most of Hyderabadis know it started as a small cafe in 1953 next to Paradise Theatre. In fact, in the first few years, biryani was not even part of the cuisine.
Correct.
It was like a small store with serving Irani chai and biscuits. And then biryani came in, and now you know the whole story. So I think 70 years has been a great journey, and when I came a few years back, we realized that biryani is the single biggest category in India, right? And there was no national player, there was no national brand, even though biryani as a product is loved across the country. If you go to any Indian restaurant across the country, anywhere from north to south to east to west, you will find Hyderabadi dum biryani in the menu. So before Paradise, actually Hyderabadi dum biryani itself is a brand. True. And within that, Paradise is trying to, become a player across the country and maybe across the world. So yeah, exciting journey for us.
So when you entered as a CEO, what were the challenges that you faced?
Yeah, so I think Indian cuisine is usually very tough to scale up. Maintaining consistency, making sure you have the same taste across multiple locations, right? We have today 79 locations across 20 plus cities. So we learned a lot from the QSR brands. How do they standardize? How do they scale up? And we said that if the learnings from the scale up as well as authenticity of Indian brand can be brought together, you can create a great business. So when I came in, I think that's the challenge we had, and over the last 7-8 years, this is exactly what we have achieved. And of course, the journey continues.
I'm seeing like it's like a corporate office, so many people working. Normally when we see a restaurant, it's normally a restaurant and more centers of those restaurants. Can you show us your corporate office?
Sure. I'll start from the entrance. It is an interesting area.
Sure. So let's go to the entrance. So at the entrance, we can see all the celebrities. So why did you put those photos of all the celebrities there?
No, see, I think since the brand is iconic, we see a lot of celebrity interest, and they have over the years graced present. In fact, we believe that every customer is a celebrity for us. But I think it just reminds us our sense of responsibility towards our customer, saying that when all the celebrities from so many fields have come, we have to treat each and every customer as a celebrity. So that's our philosophy.
సో ఇక్కడ మీరు చూడొచ్చు రాజమౌళి, దెన్ యూ సీ పివి సింధు, సానియా మిర్జా, మహేష్ బాబు, ఆమిర్ ఖాన్, సచిన్, అసలు అందరు ఉన్నారు ఇక్కడ. వేరే వేరే ఫీల్డ్స్ నుంచి వీళ్ళు యాక్చువల్లీ సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకున్నారు. సో ఆల్ ఆఫ్ దెమ్ హ్యావ్ విజిటెడ్ ప్యారడైస్. ఓకే, అండ్ వాట్ వాస్ దేర్ వన్ లైనర్?
Right, world's favorite biryani. That's what everybody says,
Yeah. So where are we going next?
We'll go to inside the corporate office. Some interesting areas we have.
Okay, so చాలా ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ ఏరియాస్ ఉన్నాయి. సో లెట్స్ గో ఇన్సైడ్ ద కార్పొరేట్ ఆఫీస్. కమ్ విత్ మీ. So how do you motivate your employees, and do you have any planning to motivate them?
Yeah, so like every organization needs to have a purpose. This is what we call the purpose, vision, mission gallery for us. So we start with the purpose. Over the next 20-30 years, what is the purpose of Paradise? It's to serve the best Hyderabadi biryani to the world. And how can we take the Hyderabadi legacy across the world, right? Of course, we are, in India, but over the period of time, we would like to take it to the world. Vision, which is more like over the next 10 years,
yes,
we want to be the best Indian authentic QSR in the country. So normally you don't see Indian authentic and QSR together.
Yeah.
As I mentioned to you earlier, QSR is all about scale, Indian authentic is all about the product. If we bring them together, we can create a great brand. And I think that's the journey we have started. This is the mission, which is more about the numbers. In the next 5-6 years, we want to be a 500 restaurant company, right? And that's something which motivates a lot of people, saying, okay, we are in a growth phase. We want to continue to grow.
Now, how many restaurants?
We have 79 restaurants right now across 20 cities. So we need to go to 500 over the next 5 years.
Yeah.
in a consumer business, I think all people will tell you that culture is very important because we are a very people-centric business. So we have this culture code where actually it's a nice mnemonic called "be good."
Yeah.
We always want to be good, right? And everything stands for something.
The abbreviations.
B stands for being passionate to serve, equal respect for all, generosity, ownership, openness to learning, and doing it together. These are the values of the brand, which has made it sustain for more than 70 years. And we want to continue that as our culture, right? So this is what keeps motivating us every day.
I even heard that you have become a technology savvy also, because you're following the olden way, but still along with that you even have incorporated lot of technology related machines.
Yeah.
Can you put some light on that?
So essentially, technology is very important to ensure that you are scaling up, right? At the same time, using technology, machines, we have to retain the authenticity of the cuisine. For example, in biryani, Hyderabadi biryani is kachi dum biryani. What is kachi dum biryani? Kachi dum biryani is essentially where meat, masala and rice is cooked together slowly over 2 hours. So even though we have modernized our cooking equipments, we have made sure that that ethos of kachi dum biryani is not lost. So
this map you can explain to us.
Yeah, this is our favorite map.
Very interesting.
This is our favorite map because this basically captures the number of stores that we have. So we have 79 stores right now all across the country. So our plan is really to grow from south. You can see there is a lot of potential in the south. East is a market which loves biryani, and then the large markets of north and west. So I think, as you see, in the 500 store journey, there is so much scope to expand. But we want to do it the right way, at the right pace, making sure that the brand delivers to the customer promise. That's what our focus is. Yeah.
So how many times you yourself taste biryani every day?
Yeah, I mean, I think partly because of the love I have for Paradise. At the same time, the fact that it is business, it is a regular tasting session, right? We try a lot of innovation. We have an R&D center where we try innovation every quarter, and it undergoes a lot of trials. I am part of that team which tries. Almost every week I am in the R&D center trying different types and recipes so that we can give the best to the customer. So it's a regular feature for us.
So Paradise is all about taste. So how do you maintain the taste regularly?
Yeah, so I think, as I said, using modern technology, making sure your recipes are consistent, your ingredients are consistent, your people are well trained, gives you that consistency day in, day out.
So any chef who is working from almost like 40-50 years?
Yeah, we have few, not 40-50 years, but there are people who are working more than 20 years.
Okay.
And obviously they are valuable employees for us. So I think, as I mentioned, our dream is building an Indian multinational. You can see that out there. And it cannot be achieved unless we believe in our Indianness, right? So if you see the office, we used India colors everywhere.
Yes.
We took the inspiration from another brand which came to Hyderabad a few years back, IKEA. If you remember IKEA uses the Swedish colors. So we said, why an Indian brand which is wanting to become a multinational cannot use Indian colors?
True.
So you see all over our office, you will see 3 colors, the India colors. And we are very proud of that.
Absolutely, yes. So totally how many employees work here?
Overall, we have close to about 2,000 employees in the company.
Okay.
In the corporate office, which is essentially the support center, we have about 70 odd people who work. And of course, as we grow, you can see the corporate office is just about 50-60% occupied. So we will grow the corporate office as well in terms of number of people. So this is our dream. You can see a small India here, but we will want to build up Indian multinational over the many years. So that's what we are doing.
So what are your plans ahead for Paradise?
Yeah, growth is the only mantra. And before you go, I think you will definitely visit our kitchen and one of our restaurants. At Paradise, we have the philosophy that the restaurant manager is the most important manager in the country, right? In the company. And we call them restaurant CEOs. So I say that I am the 80th CEO in the company because the other 79 are the restaurant CEOs.
Okay.
So while I will go away, you will meet the restaurant CEO in our store, and please do ask him about the kitchen and the operations and how they work, right? So all the best.
Yeah. Thank you so much. It was wonderful talking to you, sir. So
Same
now we are going to the restaurant. So చూసారు కదా ఆయన మొత్తం దీని గురించి చెప్పారు, కార్పొరేట్ ఆఫీస్ గురించి, ఆయన ప్లాన్స్ గురించి అని చెప్పారు. ఇప్పుడు మనం ప్యారడైజ్ రెస్టారెంట్కి వెళ్తున్నాం. అక్కడ కిచెన్స్ ఎలా ఉంటాయి, అదే కాకుండా అక్కడ ఉన్న స్పెషల్ మెనూ ఏంటి వెళ్ళి చూద్దాం. Come with me. Hello, Mr. Surya.
हाय वेलकम टू पैराडाइज में।
Thank you.
ये अपना जुबली हिल्स ब्रांच है मैडम। यहाँ का स्पेशल ये है कि यहाँ पे टेम्पल को हर कस्टमर आ रहा है, तो यहाँ से हर कस्टमर भी खाना खा रहा है। तो ये अपने लिए और एक सबसे बेनिफिट ये है कि हर कस्टमर को हम लोग किचन टूर भी करा रहे हैं मैडम। तो किचन टूर भी जाके कस्टमर देख सकते हैं हमारे पास कैसे वर्ल्ड फेवरेट बिरयानी बन रहे हैं, हम लोग उसको भी बना रहे हैं और कस्टमर भी जाकर अंदर चेक कर सकते हैं कैसे बन रहे हैं हमारा प्रोसेस में बिरयानी,
हाइजीन कैसा है?
हाइजीनिक कैसे, क्लीनिंग कैसे, हम लोग कैसे मेंटेन कर रहे हैं वो प्रॉपरली हम लोग आपको चेक करा सकते हैं। आप
Right.
इंटरेस्टेड है हमारे किचन टूर करने के लिए?
డెఫినెట్లీ ఐమ్
Okay,
ఇంట్రెస్టెడ్.
right.
సో ఇప్పుడు కిచెన్ లోపలికి వెళ్దాం. సో ప్యారడైజ్ బిర్యానీ, వరల్డ్ ఫేమస్ బిర్యానీ ఎలా చేస్తారో, అసలు ఆ కుకింగ్ ప్రాసెస్ ఎలా ఉంటుంది, కిచెన్కి వెళ్ళి చూద్దాం. కమ్ విత్ మీ.
వెల్కమ్ టు పారాడైజ్ కిచెన్ మేడం.
సో చూసారు కదా, కిచెన్ లోపలికి ఎంటర్ అవ్వాలంటే మన హెయిర్ అక్కడ పడొద్దు అంటేనే ఇవి మొత్తం ఇట్లా క్యాప్తో కట్టేశారు. సో లోపలికి వెళ్తున్నాము.
दिस इज आवर हैंड वॉश एरिया मैडम। पहले किचन एंट्री होने से पहले आपको हैंड वॉश करना पड़ेगा। दिस इज प्रोसेस है मैडम। ये प्रोसेस में आपको हैंड वॉश करना है। पहले हाथ को आपको वेट करना है मैडम।
సో హ్యాండ్స్ ఎంత క్లీన్ ఉన్నా సరే ఇంకోసారి వాష్ చేయమంటున్నారు, ఎందుకంటే అది ప్రాసెస్. సో వీ హ్యావ్ టు వాష్ ద హ్యాండ్స్. సో ట్యాప్ కూడా టచ్ చేయకుండానే హ్యాండ్ వాష్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఎస్, క్యాప్ పెట్టేసుకున్నాం, హ్యాండ్ వాష్ కూడా చేసేసుకున్నాం. పెద్ద ప్రొసీజర్లా అనిపిస్తుంది కానీ వెరీ ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్, ఎందుకంటే క్లీన్లీనెస్ మెయింటైన్ చేస్తున్నారు వీళ్ళు.
ये अपना किचन है मैडम। हैंड वॉश के बाद हम लोग कुछ भी टच नहीं करना इक्विपमेंट को, क्योंकि करंट वगैरह है। तो ये अपना बिरयानी बना रहे हैं मैडम। इसमें ये इसको दम कुकर बोलते हैं सर।
दम
इसमें
कुकर.
हम लोग बिरयानी पूरा बनाते हैं मैडम। जो भी चिकन मटन वेज पूरा बनाते हैं। तो उसका प्रोसेसर है, वेज जो है हम टॉप लेवल में लगाते हैं, नॉन वेज जो है नीचे लगाते हैं।
సో इसमें दो अलग अलग लेयर्स
हाँ लेयर है। इसमें हम लोग 10 बिरयानी बना सकते हैं एक ही साथ में। 10 पैन बना सकते हैं। 10 पैन,
10 पैन.
एक पैन में 10 to 12% बना सकते हैं मैडम।
ओके, तो एक पैन में 12 मेंबर्स
हाँ.
खा सकते हैं.
खा सकते हैं मैडम। तो हम लोग एक ही साथ में 10 पैन बना सकते हैं इसमें।
ఓకే,
तो 120 मेंबर के लिए हम
120
एक ही
members.
साथ में बना
సో ఇక్కడ మీరు దమ్ కుక్కర్ చూస్తున్నారు, దీంట్లో 120 మెంబర్స్కి బిర్యానీ తయారు చేస్తారు రోజు. సో వెజ్ సెక్షన్ సెపరేట్గా ఉంది, నాన్ వెజ్ సెపరేట్గా ఉంది. సో నెక్స్ట్ हम लोग क्या देखने जा रहे हैं?
नेक्स्ट हम लोग कबाब का, कबाब कैसे प्रोसेसिंग, ये भी मैडम कबाब है। इसमें हम लोग दम कुकर है, उसमें कबाब विथ बिरयानी बहुत बना सकते हैं। ये कॉम्बो है। इसमें हम लोग सेम प्रोसेस है, हम लोग भी कबाब इसमें ही बनाते हैं। कबाब का टाइमिंग मेंशन होता है मैडम। जो स्लोली प्रोसेस में कबाब भी कुक होता है मैडम। कबाब का जैसे बोनलेस कबाब हो गया हमारे को 7 मिनट में कुक होता है मैडम। 7 मिनट 30 सेकंड में। बोनलेस जो है बोन वाला कबाब जो है हम लोगों को टाइम लगता है 14 मिनट 30 सेकंड।
तो सुबह कितने बजे खोलते हो आप लोग?
हम लोग 11 बजे ओपन करते हैं मैडम स्टोर।
और कुकिंग प्रोसेस कब स्टार्ट होता है?
कुकिंग प्रोसेस सुबह 7 बजे हमारा स्टाफ आ जाते हैं। सुबह 7 बजे से आके पहले राइस सकिंग होता है। राइस सकिंग का टाइमिंग है, पूरा प्रोसेसर है हम लोग को इधर लगाया हुआ प्रोसेसर का हिसाब में हम लोग बनाते हैं। पहले राइस सकिंग करते हैं, उसके बाद उसको कुकिंग करने के लिए 2 घंटा मिनिमम टाइम लगता है। विथ चिकन बिरयानी के लिए, मटन बिरयानी के लिए 2 घंटा 30 मिनट टाइम लगता है मैडम। अभी जो मैडम हम लोग पूरा प्रोसेस देखा है, ये बिरयानी अभी सेम है, अभी पूरा रेडी है। सुबह 7 बजे से हम लोग जो भी किया था, अभी बिरयानी हम लोग का वही है।
सो बिरयानी के साथ आप क्या क्या सर्व कर रहे हो?
बिरयानी के साथ हम लोग ऑनियन एंड मिर्ची का सालन एंड रायता, 3 चीज हम लोग सर्व करते हैं मैडम।
अभी बिरयानी ये कस्टमर खाने के लिए रेडी है?
यस मैडम, रेडी है दिस बिरयानी।
रेडी है। तो इतना सारा प्रोसेस, तो मॉर्निंग 7 o'clock से आप जो स्टार्ट होते हो, तो रात में कितने बजे बंद करते हो किचन?
नाइट में हम लोग का 8 बजे तक किचन को बंद कर देते हैं मैडम, क्योंकि बिरयानी फिर 8 बजे बनेगा तो 11 बजे ही निकलेगा। तो 11 बजे हमारा रेस्टोरेंट क्लोज होता है, हम लोग 8 बजे तक क्लोज करते हैं मैडम। मैडम हमारा किचन आपको कैसे लगा? हम लोग हाइजीनिक क्लीनिक कैसे मेंटेन कर रहे हैं, आपको कैसे लगा हमारा?
वेरी वेरी हाइजीनिक, और वेज और नॉन वेज सेक्शन का भी बिल्कुल अलग है. तो काफ़ी अच्छा लगा. Thank you so
Okay.
much, Mr. Surya.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much for inviting us to your kitchen.
Okay, next visit again, madam.
డెఫినెట్లీ థ్యాంక్ యూ. సో చూసారు కదా అసలు కిచెన్ ప్రాసెస్ మొత్తం చూపించారు. దమ్ బిర్యానీ, కబాబ్స్ ఎలా చేయాలి ఇవన్నీ చూపించారు ప్యారడైస్లో. ఎంత హైజీనిక్గా ప్రాసెస్ టు ప్రాసెస్ చేస్తూ వీళ్ళు ఎంతమంది కస్టమర్స్కి వరల్డ్ ఫేమస్ బిర్యానీ కూడా అందిస్తున్నారు. దిస్ ఇస్ ఆల్ అబౌట్ 70 years ఆఫ్ ప్యారడైస్ రెస్టారెంట్. కీప్ వాచింగ్ ఎన్టీవీ బిజినెస్.